Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our long dark series, where we are attempting to see if it's possible to survive forever just in Pleasant Valley. We spawned here. This is Interloper, and we're going to simulate the late game by using only renewable gear. So I'm going to... we still have a few more episodes. We're just waiting for some guts to cure. We have a few more episodes before we're going to switch over to no clothing because we don't have a renewable way to get cloth or leather or sewing kits or anything like that. And we'll be operating just off of, sticks, snares, because those are renewable since you get the reclaimed wood back when you harvest them after they've broken. We'll be using our maglens for fire, and that's basically it. Oh, birch bark tea, potentially, and that's where we're going to head over today, is I want to see what the situation is with that birch forest. So I'm going to pass time in this bed just to get warmed up. And then let's see what the weather's like outside. Probably going to end up starting a fire at some point today, so... it's fairly warm. Let's actually go for it. The weather's not that great in terms of visibility, but we're not in the serious part of the run yet, so I can start a torch or a fire if I need to. Take a few of these sticks with me. I'll probably end up starting a fire over here. Now, in the late game, we're only going to be able to start a fire with a mag lens. But fortunately, we have a bunch more options available to us right now. Keep an eye out for wolves. I'd like to know exactly where they can and cannot spawn. We're pretty sure right now that this area is completely safe, and that there's like one wolf spawn point. Oh, that deer scared me. There's one wolf spawn point up there near the road. But he doesn't roam into Thompson's Crossing, and he doesn't seem to roam into this whole big open area here. So this is all like safe places to come and harvest sticks and grab more. Well, it's mostly just sticks. We can break down branches. Oh, there's another rabbit grove out here. Interesting. I wonder if this is safe. Like, I wonder if this area is 100% wolf free. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not really relevant to our challenge. We wouldn't want to gather rabbits here anyway, because then we'd have scent, and we can't carry them all the way back up there. That's just not viable. We would draw in wolves from over there, or the wolf spawn over there, or who knows where. So, yeah, we've actually managed to stay warm for a long time out here. Now, the birch forest is over there. I don't think I want to cross the river just yet. Let's head up this way. Yeah, this whole run seems to be 100% safe. Alright, here's another rabbit grove. Once again, this is probably an area that I just wouldn't use. I guess maybe an argument could be made that if I'm carrying a torch over here anyway... Yeah, like I could maybe start a fire here. The thing is, I would only be able to get the meat, right? Like I'd be able to start a fire, harvest them, cook the meat, and eat it. But the guts have to be transported somewhere to cure, and I just don't think there's a safe way to bring the guts from there. And I think what I'm going to do is go all the way to the barn, and maybe we can get warmed up in the truck in the barn. I think this is the typical way that I would do this. In the late game, we'd have a fire from our mag lens at some point, and then we'd get a still day like this, maybe even with fog, Ooh. What are you? This might be the closest I've ever seen a wolf to the barn, if that is indeed a wolf over there. Just one on the other side of that hill. So this is valuable intelligence. Oh yeah, there's a wolf right there too. Okay, so these wolves do come up closer to the barn than I had previously realized. That's pretty close. We'll do some more scouting. Fortunately, coming from that hill up there, it's pretty easy to get like a full view of this area and just see whether there's any risk. Anyway, let's go inside. I'm gonna get warmed up in the truck. We'll end up starting our fire later. Okay, so let's rest for, or actually, let's pass time for, well, let's just do it an hour at a time. I want to see how warm I get in an hour. Okay, so we'll do another hour of this, and then I'll head out. Oh, there's a stem in here. I guess I'll grab that. That's not renewable, but I could use it to get a little bit of health back, or if I get myself into a tough spot in the early game here. Unfortunately, it sounds like the weather picked up, so I'm just going to pass time for another hour. If we end up having to sleep here, that's no big deal, really. Okay, well, that's about as warm as we're going to get. I do still hear wind out there. It's unfortunate that I couldn't time it. Be fine if we just, we're just trying to kill time anyway, so be fine if we just, end up sleeping the night here. I think I have the calories on me. Yep. And then we can just continue this scouting project in the morning. Let's step outside and see how close those wolves got. That definitely shows me, though, yeah, the knowledge that those wolves can be up that close to the barn. There's no way it would make sense for me to get those rabbits and try to bring them in. Yeah, we got 2 wolves right up here. So definitely something to be aware of when coming in here. Now it looks like, yeah, it looks like I'd still be safe as far as coming and going from the barn and the birch forest, just so long as I don't head out there. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to spend any time out here. Let's go, I think what I'm going to do is sleep for an hour just in case the wind dies down and I can go out. And I'll have a little bit of energy for going to explore that birch forest. And then otherwise, we'll just tire ourselves out and sleep here tonight. Oh, it sounds like it calmed down. That was a long time for just an hour of sleep. Let's see, see if we can do this. I do have some fuel on me for starting fires. Nah, it's still really windy. See, have the wolves changed positions much? I guess I'll go do a short scouting mission just in this corner to see, just to tire myself out a little before we sleep tonight. Yeah, so the main goal here is just to figure out, do any predators spawn or patrol in any portion of this birch forest. I know there's a bear. I know there can be a moose. But those can be dealt with. The bear can be spotted and worked around. Wolves, though, like I feel like a wolf can always get you. I don't really want any part of this run to go anywhere near wolf patrol areas. Oh yeah, I can see how this would work out pretty well coming back in here because you get a bunch of sticks and stuff too, so If you were coming during calm weather with a torch, actually, we have the sun. We can start a free fire here. Let's see, am I sheltered back in here? I'm not getting, yeah, I am getting the wind shelter icon. Let me see if I can start this in just the right place here. Doesn't look like it wants to let me have it. Right there. Maglens, book. Oh, Maglens has a 0% chance of success. Alright, let's just head back.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I wonder what time it is. Oh yeah, it's because the sun just went down, technically. Even though it was clear. That's why we couldn't start a fire. You know what? I'm just going to burn a match. We're going to take more damage trying to go back than we will just having a fire here. And then we can get warmed up, we can make our tea, and we can go ahead and explore this.
Wait. It was so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Come on. Alright. That'll do. Hopefully I don't have a wolf or a bear sneaking up behind me.
One little fire. Perfect.
Alright, let's ditch a bunch of this weight. I'll save 2 books for future fires. Let's get a bunch of burn duration on this and extra temperature. That should get me warming up soon. Yeah, I think it's going to be there soon. Oh man, I still didn't grab my cans. So, you know what? Let's just, get this heated up. Making sure there's nobody sneaking up on me. Okay, that's actually too early. Let's go ahead and just pass some time here.
Feels like night is coming.
Now we can actually pass just a hair more time. Go ahead and get that heated up. Get a few more torches off of here. Make some really good torches off of this fire. I hear some crows over there. I don't know if there's a corpse over there or what. Alright, let's wait just another second. See if I can get a slightly better torch than this. Alright, let's go. Pretty much fully warm here. I'm not going to worry about pulling anything else off of that fire. And I managed to really tire myself out. That's unfortunate. I'll just walk so that we can run a little bit if we need to. It seems like this is kind of the end of the birch forest. Over here, we're kind of just at the edge. So this is probably as far as I would come. Do some strafing right and left here just to see if we can see any animals through the trees. I don't really have much experience wandering around back here, so I mainly just want to know what's back here. Okay, I think I said deer. But yeah, it doesn't seem to me that wolves ever spawn back here, so that's good. Lonely Homestead. Just these couple of broken down buildings back in here. Alright, so we would never come further back than this. That looks like it opens up into non-birch forest. That is just a deer. And send him out in front as a scout. Actually, I think I heard the bear, maybe? Surprised I'm not finding more birch bark. Thought this place was a really good source for it. Alright, we're actually going to run out of energy. Visibility is absolutely tanking. I really want to finish up this circuit though. I think we're getting up close to the end here. Now I think the bear cave is somewhere up here. So
feels like an empty pit.
this is a little dangerous. I think I hear him. Yeah, he's in there. Alright, well, yeah, I think that's it right there. I think that's the cave. I think the bear is currently in there. Alright, well, let's continue on our way. Our deer scout is prancing up on ahead. Still fine. Thought he was sleeping at first, but he might be out and about. Yeah, I wish I had gotten here a little bit earlier. We could have learned a lot more. But I think it's safe to say that this is not a wolf area. So, unless something scared a wolf and it ran in here, or it smelled something, I don't think they would typically come up this way. And this is a large, large birch forest. I only explored like the back half of it. You can see we're getting up close to the barn here. I'm going to walk back along this side. We still have quite a bit of warmth, and my fire might even still be going over there. I don't know. I did see wolves out like on this side of the barn, so I want to get more into this side.
I can't feel my feet.
That's still a deer. Just wanted to make sure that it wasn't the moose that I was hearing flopping along. Yeah, look at how long I'm staying warm with just that one birch bark tea. Now, it wouldn't typically be quite as strong as that because later in the game it'll be colder. Oh, I'm gonna lose my torch, unfortunately. I don't think I can... Yeah. Well, let's just get back. I don't really need this. I'll keep it out in case we have to light it, but... Oh yeah, we very quickly became cold here.
It's a goddamn
Trying to decide if I'm closer to the barn or my fire. My fire's still going right there. Let's just go back there and get warmed up. Then I'll head over to the barn and we'll sleep. So yeah, nice little circuit here. Once again, this rabbit grove I probably wouldn't collect rabbits from just because of the chance of drawing wolves in. So it looks like the only rabbit groves we have are the ones at Thompson's and the one that we saw last episode at the cave. And that cave one might not even be viable. So we might only have really one viable source of rabbits. Alright, I don't think I have anything to do here, so let's just pass time until we can walk back to the barn. We'll sleep there. Yeah, I might as well get fully warmed up. Okay, let's grab... That's close enough. Let's grab a torch. Preferably a decent one. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so that's really good. It looks like I'm correct about there being only the bear and a potential moose to worry about in here. And the bear does sometimes wander out onto the field. So you could even restrict the time that you go in here to when you can actually see the bear. That way you'd know that it's perfectly safe in there. It does worry me. The wolves do appear to spawn a bit closer than I had realized. Oh. That's actually really bad. Not only for me right now. Actually, you know what? While there's no wind, I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Wow, it took him a while to get scared. Yeah, I don't know. That's worrying because unless I'm confused. Oh wait, is the barn over there? Okay, I just went the wrong way. Okay, so that actually isn't too much of a
Starting to
concern.
feel numb.
I was just wrong about where everything was. In the late game, you'd have like all your trails painted out with, yeah, see, and we're close to that wolf now too because we came way too far over this way. So this wouldn't be a concern normally.
Do I? If at home, lure him up soon.
Let's just throw him off our tail for a second by getting in here. Just exit the other side. He's probably going to be right back on me, but wait, where the heck am I? Okay. That'll give me just a second to get into the barn here. Let's just keep our light source so we can figure out where we're going in here. Yeah, so anyway, you'd have like all your trails, all your safe zones, all painted out with spray paint, sticks, stones, cattails, all sorts of stuff. So you'd always know exactly where it was safe to go and where not to go. So that's not really a concern. All right, we can go ahead and get our 10 hours of sleep in. Let's go and eat a bunch of cattails. We need 5 cattails. I'm probably just going to go and eat 6 to make sure that we have the full amount because I really need this healing right now. We're definitely sleeping here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this out. And, well, I'll check this in the morning. Let's go ahead and finish this. I think I actually ate more than I said I was going to eat. How many calories do we have on us? 900, that was about, yeah, that's 6. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and drink water. And we're just barely warm. We can go ahead and sleep for the 10-hour maximum. An Aurora tonight. All right, let's see, after we drink this water, let's see what we made out with.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
So 48 sticks. I might have not burned all the ones that I started with. But 8 birch bark from that circuit, and I definitely didn't get everything. So you could figure you could get anywhere up to like 10 to 12 probably. Just from one circuit through there, and I think it respawns every blizzard, just like the sticks. Even if not, I mean, this 8 birch bark, that's 4 Ts, which is 20% condition. So, not to mention that's 4 warming up effects. So you'd probably get like 5 of those. You'd probably be using one for that circuit. So you'd probably use one and get 5 more for a net of 4 warming ups. So you'd be able to store up a bunch, and then maybe end up using one when doing long stick runs down to the very edge of the zone. So I'm having trouble describing this, but basically going down along the river until you get to the fork. That's a little bit far to do without a tea, so you'd probably do that with a torch and a warm tea. And you'd probably make the walk over here with, well, maybe you would make that with a tea. I don't know, it's hard to say. I kind of took the long route, and you'd have a torch. But even if you used a tea to get over here, and then a tea to do the circuit, and then a tea on the way back, that would be essentially like every 10 days. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe even more often than that. You'd spend 3 Ts to come over here, craft any snares that needed to be recrafted, do the T circuit to get 5 more Ts, so you'd have a net gain of +2, and then return. And that would be, it'd be possible to do that anytime that you have the sun come out, because you need the fire to be started over there. And then you just need to be able to maintain your torch until you got here. So you could leave a safety fire in here, and that would ensure that you have your warm tea when you go out, and when you get back, you have another warm tea for the trip home. So I think that's definitely repeatable forever. And, you know, if your torch gets blown out on the way over, that's fine. You just turn around, go back, and, you know, wait for the wind to die down again. So I think at this point, the major questions remaining are, do those wolves that I can kind of see out on the fringes there, they seem to be in pretty predictable locations. Oh, this bear. He's definitely out here. But yeah, I don't think he comes too far up this way. And even if he does, when you crest this hill, you'd be able to see him. And honestly, if you can see where he is, then you're safe. You know what? It's going to get really cold really quickly here. Let's actually go inside and get warmed up. And then I'll just sprint back home. Pretty soon, the stuff will be cured.
I need something to eat.
When we get home, I can cook up some of these birch bark teas. Let's go ahead and rest for a couple hours. Maybe I shouldn't have rested. I need to save that sleep meter. Well, we got a blizzard. I guess I'll just break down some of these crates. This is not something I need to be doing, but there's all this wood here that we might end up using for snares. I'm thinking that I'll probably run a net positive on the guts so we can save up until we have, like, I don't know, 50 or 60 snares. And then that way the trips that I need to make over here will be very infrequent. I mean, I can travel more frequently if I want to, but we won't really need to come over here that often. Let's see. Maybe we need to get warmed up in a minute, so let's do one more crate maybe, and then pass some more time. Let's head upstairs and drop this wood off. Yeah, I've already got... Oh, these are almost ready, actually. We could go ahead and make those before we head over. So we've got, what, like 3 in the cave. We've got 5 or 6 at the community center, and then we've got... Oh, we actually have a lot here. Maybe, wait a minute. I actually have 5 here. Maybe I don't have as many back at the house as I thought I did. Yeah, I think I just have like 2 at the house. So it's 5 plus the 2 at the house is 7 and 3 at the cave. So we have a total of 10 right now. If we just hang out here for a bit, we can go and make these. Let's just, we're not really losing much health in here to starvation. I am going to need to go locate some food before we sleep. Sleeping is a ways off at this point. Let's go ahead and grab this crate. And then I'm going to pass time in the truck to get warmed back up before we head home. And we can even craft some of these if these guts actually finish. 94%. Yeah, I don't think they're going to finish in any reasonable amount of time, but they'll be ready when we come back here, regardless of when that is. All right, let's just get fully warmed up so we're ready to go when this breaks. Doesn't seem that it's going to break. Well, I don't really have anything useful to do here. So I can get all my birch bark crafted up. Unfortunately, I left all my cans back at that one location. That's another thing you'd probably do is just like loot the map for cans and pots, and put a couple here, put a couple on the fire barrel over there, maybe in the community center for any big cooking sessions. Although I think that's completely unnecessary. You don't really need the efficiency of that stove for the long term. Well, we don't really have anything to do here. I don't really want to travel in this blizzard. Maybe if it clears up in an hour. This would be the warmest part of the day without the blizzard. Oh, I think there it goes. Still sounds a little windy out there. I don't know, it's still pretty terrible. Let's see, how much food do I have on me? That's almost enough to sleep through the night, actually. I don't have tea, and I don't believe I have a way to cook it up. Let's see, I already searched in there. Was there any more food in here? If I could just find even another 100 calories, that would be pretty convenient. The, let's see, is there anything close by food-wise? Could go out and try to grab a rabbit and bring it back, but that seems pretty suicidal. I don't think I'm going to find food in here. Already got the meat off of there. Some more crates to break down. I don't think those are going to have any food in them. We have the time to kill, though. Let's just go and do this. Oh, that was a mistake. We might end up having to, I think I just fell. If we can find the truck in the dark here, then we can just pass time and then sleep. Shouldn't be too hard. This is a big open area. Truck should be... Am I still upstairs somehow? I don't understand where I am. There's a metal shelf. There's a window. I think with all these windows, I could find my way around. Let's see. Anything notable near these windows? I would think that the truck would be like in the middle of the room here, in between all the windows. Let's just wait just to match. I don't really care. It's... Oh, I see. I was kind of like stuck in this little corner seeing all of these windows. Alright, well, the wind sounds like it's going to be pretty bad out there. Let's just go ahead and pass a bunch of time and then sleep. So, I'm going to put this out. Just got to get tired. Oh man, we're not going to get tired very quickly at all. Let's see, 600 calories will get me through... 8 hours of sleep. So we only need to go until just before the 9-hour mark. And we're going to have to go find more calories for tomorrow. I'm not going to heal up as much tonight as I want to. So that's maybe 7 hours of sleep right now. And then we're nearing 8. Almost out of water too. Pass a little more time. It's crazy how much time you can just kill when you're using the starvation method. All right, I'm going to assume this is good enough. So let's go and eat all 4 of these, and then we'll sleep for 8 hours. And then in the morning, I don't know, maybe I should just go ahead and craft the snares, and then we'll head back and we'll go ahead and start the second part of the challenge. Because as long as we have some snares to start with, since we're only doing them in one location, we'll probably only have like, I don't know, we might only be able to do 2 snares at a time. We'll see. Alright, let's sleep for 8 hours. That's the most we can afford anyway. Gonna be starting on pretty shaky footing here. But I don't know. Maybe we'll grab some cattails or something just to get us going at the beginning. Obviously, it would be possible to get a much stronger start than this. And
I think my stomach is eating itself.
yeah, let's see. We don't have any water. I think what I should do is if it's nice out, I'll just travel now. We'll come back and set up all the snares later. I think I want to try to get back to the community center. And,
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I guess I'll craft a snare or two. And then we'll take another look. Yeah, getting stuck over here without any cans was kind of a mistake. Maybe we should go scouting for some cans before we start this and just, like, leave them scattered around the various locations that we're going to be in. So that we're never without at least one can. Yeah, these are cured. Let's just grab 2 of these and 2 of these. We could use tools to speed this up, but that's interesting. I guess you can't craft these at a workbench. You can only craft them by hand. Alright, so we're going to be doing snare. 30 minutes. We don't have any tools on us. Even if we did, well, we could use the tools to speed things up at the beginning here, but it wouldn't be allowed long term. Let's just go and craft both of these. I know I'm going to start to lose health from thirst, which is not ideal, but... Alright, let's go ahead and I'll carry those back with me. Okay, great traveling weather. Let's just start running. Going up to the top of that hill. I'm just looking around to see if there are any wolves around. Yeah, so there are wolves that kind of hang out just on the other side of the barn there. So that is something to keep in mind. It looks like it's relatively safe on the route in, though, and then, you know, you can obviously get to the tractor or the barn before the wolves can get on you. We're not going to be carrying any scent over here, so I think it's safe. Definitely closer than I wanted it to be, but certainly not enough that I feel like it's going to invalidate the run in any way. I'm going to step down here just to grab a few cattails and stuff. This will be another stick resupply location coming through here. There's lots of places to get sticks here, and it's not like we're trying to keep a fire up all the time or something like that, so certainly have a lot of options there. I could get some calories from these rabbits, but I'm not going to bother. I guess I already picked cattails here. Any of the easily accessible ones. There's a couple more back here. I just want to get enough calories for tonight. We already have a piece of rabbit meat at home, so... And we got the birch bark tea, so we can do some healing from that, too. Alright, let's get going. And yeah, in the proper part of the run, the late game part, we wouldn't even go down next to the river here. There's no reason. We don't know how close the wolves can be over there. So. Seems like we're getting more fog coming in. Okay, that's just a deer. I was about to say, that's awfully close for a wolf to be, considering that I think they patrol, like, on both sides of the road way over there. There's, like, one wolf spawn over there.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Now, I think I actually got all the water out of all the toilets and everything. Oh, we're way off course here. Yeah, this is the second rabbit grove down here, the one that I'm not going to be using. Yeah, I could have probably cut a corner off of this journey here. Once again, we're going to lose a bunch of condition traveling in the cold. It'll be interesting to see how this works out in my sort of late game optimized version of this. We might have to, like I said, only do this trip when we have the benefits of a hot tea. Which is fine. That's not going to be a problem. When we get to that stage, we'll run like a few full cycles, a few full blizzard cycles and cycles of crafting, and we'll just see what our net gain or loss of stuff like health, birch bark tea, sticks. Just make sure that everything looks to be completely sustainable before I declare success. I might as well jump in here real quick, and we need to get warmed up first of all. That's the thing that's costing us the most. I don't believe that there's any water left. Let's just double check. No, and I got it from the community center. I got it from both of these houses. Let's just pass time for an hour just to get warmed up, and then I'll go start a fire. I'm just gonna burn another match, I think, unless it's not foggy anymore. We need the water, so normally we'd have a huge stockpile of water. In fact, I might even have put a stockpile out here. I don't know. Doesn't look like it, not yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Magnifying lens. Oh, we're actually, the sun just came out. Perfect timing. Alright, so this is typically how this would work then. The sun would come out, we'd come out here, start this up, and we'd just spend some time harvesting, cooking, sleeping in the snow shelter, doing whatever it is that we want to do for maybe a day or two, depending on our
Sure getting cold.
store of sticks. You know what? We've got plenty of wood back over at the other place. Let's just throw some of those in there. And let's throw some of these on. Let's get a mini batch of water going in both of these. I'm not too worried about the, just, well, I'm not going to pass time. Let's, wait until these say, like, 16 minutes left on this one. Let's go ahead and get that cooked up. Same thing for this one. Okay. We can just drink that. Okay, so that'll hold us over, and then we can get a full batch going on these now. Wasn't really that important to micromanage that. We're going to heal back eventually anyway, but I got used to doing that in Nogoa at the very start of the run when I was completely thirsty, because there, every little point of condition really matters in the long run. I actually have a lot of sticks. Yeah, we would definitely want to build like a rock cache here and store sticks in it. And maybe have some containers in the house and put sticks in there as well. For right now, let's just drop a few sticks here to join these ones. I'll just carry a few on me. Okay, so while that's going, we're still warming up here. I'm going to go grab this piece of meat. And we'll come back here and cook it on the fire. Oh, and something I've completely forgotten to do here. This snow shelter is at 64%, so this is actually already past the point where I was supposed to repair it, which means that this one over here is even worse. So this is something you'd have to be really careful about in the late game. Doesn't really matter right now because we can just burn cloth. But we would have to remember, basically, every day part of our chores would be to repair these and keep them up above 75%, because that's the cutoff. You can see if we go to repair this, it costs a piece of cloth, and that's not a renewable resource because we don't have access to beachcombing. Okay, so those will be done in 16 minutes. I think we don't really have a lot to do here. How long does it take to repair this? 11 minutes. Let's just do that. Okay, I'm just gonna wait these out. Go and grab them. Go and start another batch of water. We'll cook that in a minute. Need to get those birch bark teas cooked up as well. Really nice traveling weather. Maybe we could do another stick run across the road. Yeah, let's just go for it. Just gonna drop these 2 snares right here. We'll set those up later. Oh, and I should drop those rocks at some point. How am I doing on weight? I guess when you don't really have any clothing or tools or weapons or anything, it's just not as big of a concern what your carry weight is. Oh, we're actually really far over time on this episode. I didn't realize where we were. Yeah, I think we're in good shape to get the main part of this run underway, probably in the next episode, I would think. I mean, essentially all I have to do is decide that I'm ready, and then I'll just ditch all my non-renewables, all my clothing, all my like just random pieces of metal and tools like the heavy hammer that I am carrying around. Yeah, this weather is really nice. I don't know if this I don't know if it would be this warm past 50 days ever with this little clothing. Let's go a little bit further. We got to get back in time for the water, and then I'm gonna wrap the episode up. We'll just create a save in the house or something. Yeah, we do still have to make a few trips out here and see if the wolves ever come back here when I don't have scent on me. Clearly, it's not viable to have scent over near the cave because we drew 2 of the wolves in. But yeah, it'd be really nice to have this as like a second rabbit grove, someplace to carry a torch over, start a fire in there, just cure some stuff in there. So I'm really hoping... you know what? Now we have to get back to our fire and our water. I was thinking maybe I could get to that deer that the wolf killed before the guts expire on it, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. All right, let's head back. I'll just grab a few more sticks on the way. Yeah, I'm staying warm for so long here. So in order to be 100% safe, I probably shouldn't ever even come this far. Like, I should probably stay. What you'd probably do is map out like where you can safely walk with no sprain risk, and just stay as far like up this hill as you can without having a sprain risk, because a wolf can wander around kind of like right over there on the other side of the road. So you definitely don't want to ever tangle with that wolf. Alright, warmth is dropping fast now. Put this away. Yeah, like he's usually over like just on the other side of that clump of trees near that hill there. He doesn't come up here, as far as I can tell, so this is a safe place to gather sticks.
I can't feel my hands.
Gonna grab a few more on the way back in. Yeah, this is a really nice spot for this this challenge. We can fit through here. Alright, so I'm gonna get this water off of here. I guess I didn't start that one, or it boiled off somehow. I mean, this one was fine, so I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, well, I'm going to start this water up, and we'll create a save point. Yeah, in the next episode, I think I'm just going to go set my snares up down there, and probably ditch all of our stuff. And even though we're starting with low health, I think we should be able to stabilize even if we're doing the challenge. So, yeah, we might do that. It might be better to start from a slightly more stable position, have a few more calories in the bank, go have more snares crafted up there. We'll see. Alright, let's go create a save in here.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.